Hey guys, how are you? Welcome into a Saturday morning edition of the Daily Juice podcast with me, Matt Perrault at Sports Talk Matt. To follow me on Twitter at BettingPros, to follow BettingPros, and you guys know the BetMGM offer, $10 bet to win $150. Use that promo code Juice150 at sign up at BetMGM. All right, so we are currently watching the Giants, who lead 6-2 over the Dodgers. If the Giants win this game, the don't bet parlays parlay cashes for a plus 600. We've already cashed a plus 145 bet last night on the Golden State Warriors to win over the Boston Celtics. So we got that right. Both prop bets failed to cash, unfortunately. So we went 0-2 there, down a half a unit, but plus 145. So nice little return there. Winning night, and then the plus 600 is on pace to cash here with the Cardinals winning, the Phillies winning, and now the Giants up 6-2 on their hated rivals, the LA Dodgers. So we'll watch that. This game most likely is not going to end while we're taping, but watch that. I think we're pretty good. I think we're going to cash the don't bet a parlay on a Friday, which is always a nice way to end the week with a little plus money, plus 600 hit for us. Okay, so UFC 275, 3 bets for you guys, and 1 bet on the hockey play. Not going to go near baseball today. Let's start with hockey. Tampa Bay tonight going up against the New York Rangers. Tampa at home. Tampa having a chance to cinch it up to win the East again for a 3rd consecutive year to go back to the Stanley Cup Finals. Look, Igor is tremendous, and this Ranger team has done an incredible job. But they are 2-9 on the road in the playoffs. They're not beating Tampa tonight. I don't want to lay the heavy juice, the 180, 185. 3-way bets are available at most books. That means if the game goes to a tie in regulation, we lose. Minus 110 for Tampa to be winning at the end of regulation. It's a 60-minute bet, 3-way bet. You can get it. Different books have different ways. BetMGM calls it a 3-way bet for 60. You lose on the tie if it goes to overtime. But if Tampa's leading at the end of regulation, minus 110, half a unit, Tampa Bay to win and win the Eastern Conference to advance to the Stanley Cup Finals. Look, Vasilevsky's very good. He was great at home, okay? Rangers had a chance in Game 5. They couldn't get it done. I think here in Game 6 at home, Tampa Bay takes care of business. Tampa, 3-way, 60-minute bet, minus 110. Lightning win, Lightning advance. All right, UFC 275. 3 bets on the final 3 fights, all on the pay-per-view. It's in Singapore. This thing is going to start late. This is a late night Eastern time start. It's late for us even here on the West Coast for us going into a Saturday night, but it's a good card. I was at the last time Joanna Jędrzejczyk fought against Zhang Weili. It was a war, absolute war. Split decision. I thought Joanna won the fight. Okay, if you're being honest, I thought Joanna won the fight. Then Weili goes and loses, gets head kicked against Rose Namajunas, and then in the rematch back in November, she loses a split decision, a little bit controversial, but Rose retained her title. She then would lose her title in her last fight. But these are 2 fighters who have not been very active at all. Joanna hasn't fought since that fight against Zhang Weili. And that was a somewhat of a controversial call and a controversial ending because of the fact that it was a split decision. She lost back on March the 7th, 2020. That's the last time she fought. She hasn't fought in forever. This was a war between these 2 ladies. One of the best fights I've ever seen in person. Just an absolute brawl, stand and bang. 3-round fight. These women are really hard to stop. This is the one thing that I'm really going to be curious about to see what happens here in this fight for tonight, because Weili's average fight time is 12 minutes and 14 seconds. Joanna's fight time is 19 minutes and 24 seconds. This is a 3-round fight, 15-minute fight, okay? Both these women, it's a title eliminator. They very well might get a shot at the belt here with the strawweight championship if Joanna wins this or Weili wins this. I think this fight is a little bit closer than what the numbers are saying. I get plus 145 on the dog here to get revenge. I mean, Joanna looked tremendous on the scale. So did Wei Li. But I think that she taking her time away, I don't know. I see value on the dog here. Plus 145, Joanna Jędrzejczyk to win in any way possible. Money line, plus 145 here in this 3-round fight. Main card of UFC 275. Bet number 2 to the first title fight of the night. Valentina Shevchenko, the Bullet, up against Talia Santos. Talia Santos is tall, okay? 5'6", 5'7". She's long. Her average fight time, 13 minutes, 18 seconds. Valentina Shevchenko, 16 minutes, 45 seconds. Santos is 19-1. But when you go through her fights, Santos, every fight except her last fight, which was a rear naked choke in the first round against Joanne Wood, gone the distance. And unanimous or split decision in all of them. This is the first time she's going to go 5 rounds, all right? Valentina's run has been absolutely ridiculous here in this division, in the flyweight division. She has been so good. You got to go all the way back to Amanda Nunes, September 9th, 2017, to the last time we saw a loss for Valentina Shevchenko. I've seen a number of these fights in person, and I've watched her fight in Vegas numerous times. She's just an incredible athlete. I love watching her fight. I think Santos, though, is durable enough to get this thing to the cards. And the books are telling us that. The number's 4.5 for the total rounds here in this fight. I got Valentina by decision at minus 115. Now that's going to be, she's minus 600 to win this fight, okay? So she could knock her out. She could submit her. I don't know. I mean, Santos has been, is tough here. Like I mentioned, I mean, she has not lost in the UFC, 19-1 overall. She's tough. She's got a 68-inch reach advantage, I just wonder, are we going to see this fight kind of get off to a slower start? And is Shevchenko slowing down a little bit? You know, I think she wins the fight, but maybe we get this to the cards. You got a 2-inch reach advantage for Santos. Maybe she can keep Valentina at bay here. You know, neither fighter is really going to go for many takedowns. Neither fighter is extremely active with strikes landed per minute at 3.2 and 3.7. Where's the difference? We'll see. I think just overall skill for Valentina in being the champion. Valentina by decision, half a unit, minus 115. We're jumping on that. And we go to the main event. And this is going to be a very interesting fight. 43-year-old Glover Teixeira, who's getting up there in age, man, against Yuri, however you want to pronounce his first name, Prochazka. Prochazka is 28-3-1. Glover Teixeira 33-7. Interesting numbers. 9-10 average fight time for Teixeira. 7:39 for Prochazka, who has been just on a tear, beating Dominic Reyes. This dude is a real ninja at 205. Okay, mixed martial artist to the T. Strikes landed per minute for Prochazka. 7.1 to Glover Teixeira. 3.7 takedowns per submission attempts per 15 minutes. 1.1. Glover may try to get this thing to the ground. He may need to get this thing to the ground. But look, I think you got a minus $2 favorite here. The most likely outcome is Prochazka knocks out Teixeira to win the belt. Okay? Most likely, that's what's going to happen at 205. It could happen very fast. 1.5 rounds is the total on this fight. I'm going to take Prochazka by knockout at minus 135, but I'm going to lay whatever you got to lay to win a half a unit. Okay, if you're laying 0.7, 0.75, lay whatever you got to win to win comeback. Pay the juice here to win a half a unit on Prochazka to win the fight by knockout. All right, I think this dude's going to be a problem at this division. He knocked out Volkan Ozdemir. He knocked out Dominic Reyes. Spinning elbow against Dominic Reyes. Highlight reel type stuff. Glover Teixeira is up there in age, man. He's a wily vet. If you give him the chance, he will hurt you. He will submit you. I just don't think we're going to see it. I've seen people say that, look, the takedown defense is not that great. Takedown defense is 50% for Prochazka. So maybe Glover Teixeira can use some of his wily veteran leadership to go ahead, or veteran experience, to get in, to get him down, and to submit him. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it happens. Let's lay the juice. Minus 135. Lay what you got to lay to win a half a unit here. Prochazka by knockout. All right. 4 bets. Tampa Bay in regulation. 3-way. Use the tie to get the better juice down to minus 110. Tampa wins in regulation, half a unit at minus 110. We're taking Joanna Jędrzejczyk money line at plus 145 in her rematch against Zhang Wei Li. Valentina Shevchenko by decision at minus 115 for half a unit, and we're taking Prochazka in the main event by knockout. Knockout at minus 135. Lay the juice to win a half a unit, coming back minus 130, minus 135, minus 140 for us here for that. We had a winning day with the Warriors win. Looking like a plus 600 bet's going to come in. Good Friday. Let's have a good Saturday for the Daily Juice podcast. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me on Twitter at SportsTalkMatt each and every morning. It's Daily Juice podcast. Always being brought to you by BetMGM.